All right, let's just get right into it. The modern job hunt. Man, it feels like an impossible video game, doesn't it? You spend all this time, all this effort, you send your application out there, and then just radio silence. It's so frustrating. Well, today, we're going to decode that game for you.
This is the question, isn't it? The one that keeps you up at night. You pour hours into making that application perfect, you hit send, and poof, it's gone. Vanished into some kind of digital black hole. You start to wonder, is a real person even seeing this? And the answer, well, it's a little complicated. It's not exactly.
Okay, so here's the big secret, the thing most people just don't realize. When you first apply for a job, you're not trying to impress a human. Not yet. You're actually playing against the first-level boss, and it's a robot, a gatekeeper. Your only job at this stage is to beat that robot.
And this robot, it has a name. It's called an Applicant Tracking System, or ATS for short. The best way to think about it is like a digital bouncer at a club. Its entire job is to scan every single resume that comes through the door and basically reject most of them, long before a human hiring manager even knows you applied.
And listen, this isn't some niche thing. A whopping 94% of recruiters say the ATS has made their lives easier. I mean, think about it. They get hundreds, sometimes thousands of applications. This software helps them cut through all that noise. But for you, it means this robot isn't optional. It's level 1, and you have to beat it to even get in the game. All right, so let's do this. Welcome to Level 1, Beat the Robot. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to get your resume past this digital gatekeeper. And here's the key. It's not about being the most qualified person. It's about being the most readable for a machine. This right here says it all. The ATS isn't smart enough to find the best candidate. It's just a program. It can't appreciate your incredible experience or your unique skills if it can't even read your CV. All it's looking for are two simple things. Number 1, formatting it can understand. And number 2, keywords that match the job description. That is literally it.
Okay, this is such a perfect example. Look at the before resume. I get it. It looks great, right? Super creative, nice design. A human would probably love it. But to the robot, all those columns, the graphics, the info stuck up in the header, it just confuses the heck out of it. It can't parse the information, so rejected. Now look at the after version. Yeah, it's simple, maybe even a little boring, but it's clean, single column, standard font. To the ATS, this is a beautiful, easy-to-read document. This is the one that gets a green light.
So here's your cheat sheet, your power-up for Level 1. Think of this as the code to make your resume robot-proof. Keep it to a single column. Use a totally standard font like Arial or Calibri. No tables, no text boxes, no fancy images. And a big one, check if they want a Word doc or a PDF. It seems small, but these little things are everything when you're dealing with a machine.
Okay, so once your formatting is clean, the next big thing is keywords. And I mean this literally. You need to become a mirror. Read the job description, find the key phrases, and put those exact phrases in your resume. If they say project management, you say project management. Don't get creative and say handled projects. Just this one strategy, tailoring your resume with their specific keywords, can boost your chances of getting an interview by up to 300%. That's not a small difference. That is a massive game changer.
And you did it! Congratulations! You've passed Level 1. Your resume was clean, it was full of the right keywords, and you beat the robot. But now it gets real. You've made it to the final boss, the human interviewer. And trust me, the rules of the game have just completely changed. Yeah, this is the most important shift you need to make. With the robot, your goal was to be readable. It was all technical. But with the human, your goal is to be likable. The game has switched from data and keywords to connection and personality. You have to completely change your strategy. Look, an interview isn't just a test of your skills. It's a vibe check. They're sitting there asking themselves one simple question. Do I actually want to work with this person for 8 hours a day, 5 days a week? Your skills on your resume, that's what got you the interview. But your energy, your positivity, your ability to connect, that's what's going to get you the job. So how do you actually do that? How do you connect? Honestly, it's not rocket science. It's about being genuinely interested. Ask them thoughtful questions about their own experience at the company, and then actually listen to the answer. Don't just wait for your turn to talk. Smile. Bring some positive energy into the room. And here's a simple one. Use their name. These little things make a huge difference. They turn a stressful test into a real conversation. Okay, now for the secret weapon. You know when they ask those questions that start with, So tell me about a time when you had to, yeah, those. We all dread them. Well, you're going to need a special move for that, and that move is called the STAR method. It's a simple framework that helps you tell a killer story that actually proves you have the skills you say you do.
It breaks down like this. S is for situation. Just quickly set the scene, give some context. T is for task. What was your specific job or responsibility in that situation? A is for action. What were the exact steps you took? And R, this is the most important part, is for result. What was the outcome? What happened because of what you did?
So let's look at a perfect example. See, a normal person might just say, "Oh, I have good customer service skills," but that's boring. This answer tells a story. It has a problem, the upset customer. It has a clear set of actions, apologized, offered tickets, gave free stuff, and most importantly, it has a killer result. The customer was so happy they left a positive online review and even mentioned the person by name. That's not just telling them you're good with customers, that's showing them. It's so much more powerful.
And that's why that R for result is everything. Anybody can say, "I improved efficiency." It means nothing. But saying, "I optimized our SQL queries and cut the report generation time by 70%, now that's memorable. Putting a number on your accomplishments, quantifying your impact, that's what separates you from the pack.
So let's say you did it. You beat the robot, you wowed the human. You're a pro. But the real game here, it isn't just about winning one interview. It's about having the right mindset to survive the entire marathon.
Because, let's be real, you're going to get rejected. Probably a lot. And that's not because you failed. It's just a built-in feature of the game. It's totally normal. Winning the job hunt isn't about getting a yes every time. It's about how you bounce back from the 99 no's you're going to get along the way.
So here is the single most important mindset shift you can make to stay sane. Stop judging yourself on the results. You can't control if they give you the job offer. That's their decision. But you know what you can control? Your effort, your preparation, your positive attitude. Focus on that. Judge yourself on the things you can actually control, and you'll be able to stay in the game a lot longer.
And please, please burn this into your brain. A no is almost never about you personally. Seriously. 9 times out of 10, it's because their budget got cut, or they decided to hire someone internally, or they needed one obscure skill you didn't have. It's a reflection of their situation, not a verdict on your worth. So the next time that rejection email hits your inbox, and it will, try not to see it as a failure. See it as a training session. See it as practice. Every no you get is just sharpening your skills and leveling you up for the yes that is absolutely coming your way. So the real question is, what are you going to do with your next rejection to get ready for the next round?